When did sports become bigger than the game? Not just the athletes, but the logos, the deals, the dollars. Today, athletes don't just play, they pitch. Stadiums don't just roar, they sell. And sponsorships? They're no longer side gigs, they're the main play. In 2024 alone, global sports sponsorships crossed $100 billion, outpacing ticket sales and streaming rights and growth rate. That logo on a jersey isn't just marketing, it's strategy. Brand strategy, player leverage, and investor ROI all collide here. Tonight, we'll break down why sports sponsorships are more important than ever, why the collapse of traditional ads is pushing brands straight to locker rooms, how athletes now act as media platforms, what happens when a team's value rises or falls on its sponsor list, and how AI, NIL, and niche audiences are creating a gold rush for the next billion in sports equity. By the end, you'll see why the logos are louder than the score and how this massive money shift affects everyone from fans to founders. Back in the 80s, a logo on a tennis racket or the side of a Formula One car was mostly about visibility, brand placement in front of millions. Think Nike on Jordan's warm-ups or Marlboro on Schumacher's Ferrari. Fast forward to today, and the game has evolved. Sponsorship isn't just about being seen, it's about being aligned. In 2023, over 68% of sports marketing executives said brand affinity, not visibility, was their primary goal. That's why you'll see crypto companies with short-lived jersey deals implode, while brands like Red Bull and Emirates stick around for decades. It's not just about where the logo lives, it's about who wears it and what they represent. LeBron James and Nike, that's a decades-long collaboration built on culture. Serena and Wilson, legacy. Even controversial pairings like Saudi Arabia's sports investments spark billion-dollar conversations. Meanwhile, sponsorships have grown beyond single players or logos. Teams are launching brand studios. Leagues are cutting multi-channel, multi-continent partnerships. The Premier League sleeve sponsorship market alone hit £153 million in 2024 from just shirt sleeves. Today's sports sponsorship is no longer decoration, it's direction, and brands that miss this shift are already losing the next generation of buyers. It's no secret, today's athletes are more than competitors. They're content creators, CEOs, and influencers with distribution. The average NFL player has over 450,000 followers across platforms. Top NBA stars, they pull more daily impressions than cable networks. And brands are noticing, instead of buying 30-second ads, they're buying moments, highlight reels posted directly to fans, workouts with product placements, interviews sponsored by supplements or tech platforms. Let's take Giannis Antetokounmpo. His TikToks generate millions of views, but it's not just dance videos, it's fan connection. That connection drives ROI. Nike doesn't just sponsor Giannis, they tap into his emotional equity. The same goes for Naomi Osaka, who blends activism, culture, and style into every brand alignment, from Louis Vuitton to Tag Heuer. What's the key shift here? Brands used to sponsor teams, now they sponsor narratives. Athletes tell those narratives better than anyone. When Simone Biles opens up about mental health wearing Athleta, it resonates deeper than any billboard could. Add to this the creator economy. Athletes now launch their own podcasts, apparel lines, even venture capital funds, often co-branded with sponsors. The athlete isn't just an endorser anymore, they are the ecosystem. In 2024, sports sponsorship stopped being a vibes game. It's now a data war. Sponsors want proof down to the pixel. How many people saw the logo? How long did they engage? Did fans click, buy, follow? That's why companies like Nielsen, Zoom, and Sponsor United are booming. They use AI to measure brand exposure in real time, from every frame of a YouTube replay to every second of sideline signage. For example, a 2023 Champions League final showed Heineken's LED board for just 2.8 seconds, but AI estimated that Sliver drove $1.2 million in brand value due to replay frequency and global reach. The NFL now uses heat maps to guide ad placement. Formula One can tell sponsors whether a logo placed on a car's wing or nose gets better exposure based on camera angle and driver positioning. Even TikTok and Twitch are now platforms where brand deals get measured in CPM per millisecond. The result? Smarter sponsorships, better returns, It's no longer about whether a brand gets seen, but when, where, and by who. And this level of data changes how brands budget and how teams sell. July 3rd, 2021 changed everything. That's when NCAA athletes were officially allowed to monetize their name, image, and likeness, NIL. What happened next? A market explosion. By 2024, over $1.2 billion in NIL deals were executed across US college sports. But it wasn't just quarterbacks. Volleyball stars, gymnasts, even esports players now command 5 to 6 figure annual sponsorships. Here's the kicker. These aren't traditional celebrity endorsements. They're micro-influencer campaigns rooted in trust and local clout. A small-town women's basketball player might move more product for a regional sponsor than an NBA bench warmer. Why? Relevance and reach per dollar. Sponsors have finally realized you don't need the biggest name, you need the right community. That's why niche sports, pickleball, UFC, WNBA are gaining traction. These audiences are hyper-loyal. Brands like Celsius, Whoop, and DraftKings have capitalized by sponsoring where attention is undervalued, and NIL has cracked the funnel wide open. Now brands can lock in partnerships before stardom. It's no longer about who's famous, it's about who's next. For brands that move early and local, the ROI is unmatched. What's coming next? Custom sponsor overlays during live games, AI personalized jersey ads based on viewer location, VR stadiums with clickable logos. Sponsorships aren't just passive anymore. They're becoming interactive, intelligent, and unavoidable. Even athlete contracts now include brand metrics. Some deals tie bonus structures to social impressions. That's how central sponsorship has become, not just to marketing, but to team economics. The biggest shift, the power dynamic. Athletes and teams no longer chase sponsors, they choose them, and that choice sends a message to fans. This is who I align with. This is what I represent. So what does this mean for you? If you're a fan, you're no longer just watching the game. You're part of the ad ecosystem. Every scroll, like, and share feeds the machine. If you're a brand, the window is now. Choose authentic partners. Build long-term. Don't rent attention. Earn it. And if you're an athlete or creator, you are your own media empire. Build your audience, protect your reputation, and monetize the trust you've earned. Because in 2025 and beyond, it's not about who wins the game. It's about who wins the brand.